The famous Nutella chocolate spread is linked to Emperor Napoleon. I think many of you have heard, if not tasted, the famous Nutella cocoa hazelnut spread, which contains milk powder, cocoa, hazelnuts, palm oil, and sugar. But where did the idea for such a product, which has become so well known around the world, come from? The story begins in 1806 in Turin, Piedmont/Italy, when the French Emperor Napoleon tries to freeze British trade in order to win a war. This led to a disastrous continental blockade which, among other things, increased the cost of chocolate. The lack of cocoa forced Piedmontese chocolate makers to experiment with new textures and flavors. A chocolate maker from Turin began experimenting with a mixture of chocolate with local hazelnuts. The delicious result was named after the symbol of Turin's Commedia dell'arte, gianduja. Since hazelnuts grew abundantly in Piedmont, they were cheaper than cocoa, making gianduja chocolate more affordable for consumption. In 1852, in Turin, the first candy appeared that included both chocolate and hazelnuts in its composition. Over a century later, during World War II, the price of chocolate increased dramatically. In 1946, an Italian pastry maker from Alba, Piedmont, named Pietro Ferrero, founder of the Italian candy company Ferrero, decided to respond to this challenge and once again returned to the magic hazelnut paste. He created pasta gianduja, a chocolate hazelnut paste, intended to be cut and served on bread. That same year, he sold an initial batch of 600 kilograms of pasta gianduja. Shortly after the launch of this product, Ferrero introduced a new version called Super Crema Gianduja, which became very popular in Italian households. In 1963, Ferrero's son, Michel Ferrero, revived Super Crema to advertise it throughout Europe. He modified the product, which was renamed Nutella, in 1964. The first jar filled with Nutella left the Alba factory on April 20, 1964. The product was an instant success. In 1983, Nutella began to be distributed in the United States, where it enjoyed the same great success as in other parts of the world. And when you think that it all started with Napoleon Bonaparte,